Days Gone Broken Road DLC can now be wishlisted on Steam. Bend Studio aims to offer both new and returning players a more modernized and definitive experience. The Broken Road DLC on PC will feature full DualSense controller support, allowing players to experience adaptive triggers and haptic feedback. The DLC will also introduce several new accessibility features, including high contrast mode, game speed adjustments, UI narration, collectible audio cues, and enhanced photo mode. Bend Studio confirms the Days Gone Broken Road DLC is now available to wishlist on Steam for PC users. Days Gone Remastered is set to launch for PlayStation 5 on April 25, 2025. New features include DualSense controller support, enhanced photo mode, and Permadeath and Horde Assault modes. Days Gone is an open-world action-adventure game set in post-apocalyptic Oregon. Players take control of Deacon St, a former bounty hunter, as he navigates a world overrun by freakers, mutated creatures that threaten human survival. On his quest to find his wife, Sarah, Deacon faces dangers from both hostile humans and relentless hordes. With a dynamic environment, intense combat, and survival mechanics, Days Gone explores themes of loss, resilience, and hope in a harsh, unforgiving world. Bend Studio has confirmed the Days Gone Broken Road DLC has now been made available to wishlist on Steam for PC users. Accompanying Days Gone Remastered, which is scheduled to launch on April 25, 2025, for PlayStation 5 owners, the Broken Days DLC is the PC equivalent to the PlayStation Remaster, which offers several new features and upgrades to give this beloved post-apocalyptic title a makeover in 2025. Days Gone fans were already unhappy with the remaster being digital only, but followers of the adventure game are also carping about the DLC's lack of new content, as they don't think additional features like controller support or new modes should be marketed as such. Others disagree, saying new modes mean new content, and several fans admitted they were looking forward to trying the upcoming hardcore endeavor. Additionally, the DLC will introduce several new gameplay features. One of the highlights is Horde Assault, a survival arcade mode where players face endless hordes of freakers and various other enemies. The goal is to survive as long as possible while achieving high scores, with greater rewards unlocked at higher levels. For those seeking even more challenge, Permadeath mode will test players' endurance with no second chances, while speedrun mode will allow them to complete the game as fast as possible while tracking their best times. After 6 years, Days Gone is making a major return, drawing in both newcomers and longtime fans. While some players have expressed disappointment that the remaster is digital only, the DLC is already generating massive hype within the community.